let's go straight to table tennis right now, Gwemidepo. Nigeria have been drawn in a very challenging group for the ITTF World Table Tennis the Team Championships. Now, scheduled for London in April 28 to May 10, 2026. The event marks a centenary edition of the championship. In the men's competition, Nigeria will compete in Group 15 alongside with Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia and South Africa, with Quadri Aruna leading the team against strong Asian, Middle Eastern and continental opposition. The women's team, captained by Fatimo Bello, will feature in the Group 11, where they face Australia, Uzbekistan and Wales. African champions Egypt received a favourable men's draw against Kazakhstan, Turkey and Thailand, while their women, they would have to play Algeria, South Africa and Syria. Reigning champions China, they headline the men and women's event as London hosts the championship for the first time in its centenary edition. We are honoured at the moment to be joined by the president of the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, Mr. Adesoji Tayo. Thank you so much, President, for joining us on the show today. You're welcome to In the Game.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's great to have you at this time. Yes, it's great to have you because we really would love clarity and a bit of a clearer picture as Nigeria will be heading to this competition. Still on the show is Gwemidepo Popola. So, President, begin by telling us, Group 15, Group 11, not many understand that this is a great competition here when you have to face top teams from the continent, from Asia and from the Middle East. Tell us, how do you assess Nigeria's group draw for both the men and women's team at this competition?
For me, I would say it's a moderate opportunity for both teams. It's not easy. And we all need to know that at World Championships, every country playing at the World Championships qualified to play there. So it wasn't as if they were picked because they're a country. They were picked because they had to fight through their continents to qualify. And so everybody knows how to play the game. So it's not just about, and they meet. The top players in all the countries meet playing WTT championships around the world. So it's a chance, the 50-50 chance for everybody.
All right, 50-50 chance indeed. But I'm knowing that we're going to get, it's going to be a 70-30 there. Let's look at the countries.
It's a 50-50. Because if you look at our group,
okay,
you have Hong Kong there.
Okay.
You have Nigeria. We have South Africa. We have Saudi Arabia. As a country, we always beat South Africa in Africa.
Okay.
So we have -1.
Yes. And we've got 2 to go.
Saudi Arabia. Now Saudi Arabia, they have only one top player that gives us a lot of trouble. You know, our major trouble is Hong Kong. So anything can happen in table tennis.
All right, if we have one country down, I still stand at 70-30, but let's leave that argument on the percentage right now, the ratio. Yes, you've mentioned that we have Hong Kong, we've got Saudi Arabia in the men's group. I would like to know what specific preparation, the plans by the Federation to put the men in place in a good stead to ensure that they can compete at the top level against these 2 nations. Okay,
thank you. You know, these are players, we've been grooming them for a while, you know, and we have top players in Aruna Quadri that is known all over the world. But then at ITTF, we're looking at having younger players, and you are showing 2 of them right on your screen. You know, Kuti Matthew was Africa's most improved player 2025. And the guy is just, I think, about 17 years old. You know, Abdul Fattah Abdul Basiti that is playing with now is also there. All the competitions we had in Nigeria, 13 of them last year, it's between the 3 players that we are going with to the competition and Aruna Quadri and Jide Omotayo. So all the competitions were won by either Kuti Matthew, Abdul Basit Abdul Fattah, or Muiz Adekoke. And the 3 of them are going to support Aruna Quadri and Jide Omotayo. You know, it's a team championship.
Yes.
So, and if you look at it, we are African champion at teams. in Ethiopia. They beat everybody, and these are the people I went with for the competitions. In fact, at that competition, Aruna Quadri couldn't play because he was injured, but he was part of the team. He played only 1 or 2 matches, you know. But these are the young boys that won for us the African Championship. So I believe in them. I believe in their raw talent. They are still improving, you know, and I know they will do us proud
all right,
in England.
President, you've not told us what preparation has been put in place. And while you answer that question...
For us, it's competition. You know, I'm sure you've been attending all our competitions. It's competition upon competition. You know, if you get people ready, it's not just about camping alone. They have to be competition ready. You know, the way you play when you are not under pressure is different from the way you play when you are under pressure.
Indeed.
And the greatest pressure that a player can have is to play at home. You know, so they've been playing with their wards who are bent on beating them. And that has been helping them to sharpen their skills, you know, to play better. We've taken them to different, they play West African Championship before they qualified. They played African Championship before they qualified. You know, so they've been at it. They've been competition ready till date.
Okay.
And before that competition, they are going camping. You know, they will be in camp for 2 weeks, you know, before they moved for the competition. So
all right,
we know those that are going now. It's not like a time when we start thinking and guessing who we go. Okay. We know those that are going for both male and female, and then we are working on their fitness, you know. So we expect to do Nigeria proud in London.
All right. Are there any targets that has been set for the men and women's team ahead of this championship?
Yeah, we'll surely come out of the groups. That one we're sure of.
So no targets yet to make it to any level.
We're not going to say things that we know is not realistic. I will not tell you we'll beat China. That's not. But I'll tell you we'll come out of the groups. All
right. Let's move away from this conversation right now. I would like to bring you up to speed with what happened in
Even if you look at us, what will you say of England that is hosting?
It's a tough ask there, but anything can happen, as you said. I think I want to go with your 50-50 prediction at the moment, because I'm expecting upsets at this competition since we're going with young players. Back to what I was trying to say earlier, I'm trying to take you back to all that happened in 2025. I know that the Federation did write an official petition to the table tennis governing body. President, what is the update on that petition written by the Federation concerning Nigeria's absence at the World Youth Championships?
You know, and promises that such things will not happen in future. And then because we escalated it, other countries that have been affected by similar issues to have raised issues, and ITTF is working on that, so that a thing like that will not happen again. You know, like I've always said, it's always good to raise issues. When you raise issues, you only expect solutions because you can't correct those issues anymore. You know, so I think we are satisfied with the kind of response we have from both ITTF and ITTF, and even from the country that hosted the competition. They were magnanimous enough to send us all the correspondences they sent to the embassy. You know, and I can tell you they tried. If they didn't try, I will tell you that
all
they
right.
didn't try. They tried.
Has the Federation accepted their stance on all that happened?
We don't have a choice. It has happened. We missed it. The only thing is we know they cannot fine us because when you miss competitions like that, they fine. They pay. We have to pay the fine. But now they are not going to. Nigeria will not be fined again. We ought to have paid like 6,000 euro for not attending, but they are not finding us anymore.
That's a great update. Thank you so much, the President of the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation. We really appreciate you coming to give us clarity here and also preview Nigeria's chances at the teams competition, the International Table Tennis Teams competition happening in London. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you so much.